Have you ever been hated for something just because you were born? From the day I came into this world, my extended family treated me like I had some kind of disease. I'm talking about dirty looks at Christmas dinner, whispered conversations that stopped when I walked into rooms, and relatives who would literally turn their backs when I tried to say hello. For 16 years, I had no clue why. My parents never explained it. They'd just get this uncomfortable look whenever I asked why Uncle Gary acted like I didn't exist, or why Grandma Betty would hug all my cousins except me. Then everything changed on a random Tuesday night when I was supposed to be sleeping but heard yelling downstairs. My mom and Aunt Rachel were going at it in the kitchen, and I crept to the top of the stairs to listen. "It's not his fault he was born first," my mom was screaming. "He didn't ask for any of this." "Easy for you to say," Rachel shot back. "Your son gets everything while my kids get scraps. Do you know what it's like explaining to them why their grandfather left them nothing?" That's when it all clicked. My grandfather's will. I'd heard whispers about it my whole life, but never understood what it meant. Apparently, when Grandpa wrote his will decades ago, he left his entire farm to his firstborn grandson. My dad was the oldest of his sons, and I was the first grandson born into the family. The farm wasn't just some old piece of land either. It was worth millions now because developers wanted to build a shopping center on it. While I was set to inherit everything, my cousins, aunts, and uncles got absolutely nothing. Suddenly, every family gathering made sense. The comments like, "Must be nice being born with a silver spoon," or "Bet you can't wait for the old man to kick the bucket," weren't just mean jokes. They genuinely saw me as the reason their kids wouldn't have college funds or nice cars. By the time I turned 18, the hatred wasn't even hidden anymore. My cousin Blake slashed my tires because you can afford new ones anyway. Another cousin, Emma, stole money from my wallet at a family barbecue and said she was just taking what should have been hers. I wanted to give up the inheritance just to get my life back, but Grandpa had dementia by then and couldn't change anything. The lawyer said the will was ironclad. Meanwhile, my relatives started plotting ways to get me legally disinherited. The worst part was Uncle Gary. This dude had always been the angriest about the whole situation. One night after a family dinner, he cornered me outside the old barn on Grandpa's property. "You know you're stealing from us, right?" he said, getting right in my face. "That land has been in our family for generations, and you think you deserve all of it just because you popped out first?" I'd had enough. 16 years of being treated like garbage finally boiled over. "You think I asked for this?" I yelled back. "You think I wanted Grandpa to pick me? I didn't even know about the stupid will until last year." But he just shook his head. "Doesn't matter. You're taking food out of my daughter's mouth. You're the reason my family has nothing." The breaking point came when my dad died in a car accident my senior year. I thought maybe, just maybe, losing him would bring the family together. Instead, at his funeral, I overheard my relatives arguing in the church parking lot about who deserved the farm more now that he was gone. Not one of them was actually grieving my dad. They were just calculating how his death might affect their chances of getting the land. That's when I realized something important. None of these people actually cared about family. They only cared about money. So I made a decision that shocked everyone. 3 months after Dad's funeral, I quietly sold the entire farm to a land preservation trust, every single acre. The trust would keep it as protected farmland forever, meaning no shopping centers, no development, nothing. And here's the kicker. I didn't keep a single penny. I donated every dollar to a scholarship fund for kids who lost parents, named it after my dad. Then I packed my car, blocked every single relative's number, and moved 2 states away. Started fresh at a college where nobody knew about family drama or inheritance money.